Okay guys, so today we're inside of an academy. All I know about this place is heavily infested with homeless people. I don't know any history about this academy, but we're exploring it. We got some other people with us today for backup just in case it goes south. But we see what we can find inside this place. It's not the worst gym. Definitely smells terrible compared to most spots we've been to. Oh yeah, look at that.
Do you not see that shit?
Oh yeah, that's a fun thing. I wasn't looking at that. I was just looking at this. Yeah, no, there's a fire in that bitch.
I mean, I don't really want to go in there, but I just want to see this room is like on fire. Holy shit.
Yeah, this place is pretty ran through compared to most schools in this area. Oh, we got a side area? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is just the like side dance room or whatever. This place is terrible. Look at that. Smells bad, looks bad. This is horrendous.
Yeah, this is striking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was probably a gym office. Some sort. It's not much. I got this TV right here. Not bad condition. But yeah. You're probably going to hear me say this a lot, but this is one of the worst, if not the worst, abandoned place that we've been to. Condition-wise and just in general.
It's blood, it's all right here. Look. That's dry blood droplets. So somebody got cut or something.
Oh yeah.
Or stabbed at.
Yeah. It's everywhere. What the hell? This looks like a cafeteria. Oh yeah, this might have been the cafeteria.
Sure, this is where everybody just throw their food out.
Yeah, this was the cafeteria.
Yeah, kick it off. Instead of all this stuff. Yeah, it's definitely cafeteria. Sitting where ding dong.
It's not as bad as the gym, honestly. It's interesting that they have all the TVs still up here. All the TVs just hanging up on the corners. So guys, that's the cafeteria as we discovered. Right up there. Oh shit. Those are big rats, but yeah, right down those doors is probably the auditorium. Got the front entrance right there. One of the front entrances. This is a pretty big auditorium. Because what I think, I didn't do any history in this place, but this was an academy. But maybe before, most likely what happened was before this was an academy, this was a middle school. Because we saw a sign in the gym that said like Academy Middle or something. So it may have been an academy / middle school, I'm not quite sure. But academies along middle schools are pretty big. So. Got all the food trays right here.
Over here. We'll go over here in a bit. There's too much more to explore.
It's a pretty good piano. Then we got above view. We just walked the whole catwalk up there, right above us. I'll lay in the footage a little bit for you guys. It's pretty dark on camera, but we're right above where we entered. The stage is right there. But yeah, we are now going what looks like we found roof access, which is nice because this building has very terrible air quality inside. So we're gonna go outside a little bit and get some fresh air and see the sunset before we explore the rest of this place. That's a very nice courtyard. Surprised how nice it is. My friend was mentioning the grass is recently cut, and it is. That's crazy. That may actually be the main entrance. That gate right there. That might be the main entrance. That hallway, being above it, looks pretty sick too. But yeah, before we head down, look at that beautiful skyline of Baltimore. Beautiful skyline. This beautiful day. Sun is setting. And there's a lot of cool stuff because like there's a church right there that's abandoned. Can't get inside of it, but there's a cool abandoned church right there. But there's stuff all around us. There's those two chapels. That one and that one are also abandoned. So that's the coolest thing about this city for urban explorers is that you don't run short of finding abandoned stuff to explore. Now getting into all the stuff you find, that's the hard part, but finding abandoned stuff, that's the easy part in an area like this. But anyways, we're getting off the roof now. We're going to explore the rest of this place. This place actually looks pretty cool, and it's a lot bigger than I originally attended. So we'll continue exploring this place. Hope you guys enjoy. Haven't been back in Baltimore in a while, but glad I am. Glad to find something new in Baltimore because to my knowledge we've done all like the major good stuff in the area. But anyways, let's get back into the exploration.
Do not enter. Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, someone's probably living in that one. The hallways, the lighting of this hallway is really nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure most of these rooms are just full of people.
Have the cameraman come with us. Cameraman's invincible. Right?
Yep.
Isn't that right? Cameraman's always invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many classrooms we're going to be able to go in, but everyone's based in a state like this, where there's like piles of trash everywhere. So I don't know how many classrooms we're going to be able to go in, guys. They're all going to be empty, but there's like almost every classroom somebody is or has been living in at some point. And some of the doors are closed. I'm just not going to mess with those. That's obviously somebody living there. It's a nice room, guys. Sucks that it's been set on fire, but it's a very nice room on the side of the road. Not sure what this room would have been. But this place has been burned badly. Oh my gosh. Very badly burned. We're literally just walking on ash right now. That's how bad it is. Science room right here, guys. It's not bad, but not that bad. You got the science stuff. I think this was a science room. Looks like it's either a science room or a computer room.
This is somebody's station.
That's all I can do.
He just left the fucking door and saw it. He just opened the door.
So we don't have to do that.
The door said you will be.
Interesting photos right here, guys. Maybe this is regarding to one of the people that was living here documentary? Just places like this?
A lot of taggers come here.
Yeah.
I've met a bunch of them, man. They're really nice guys. I've actually gave one the water. We've been here a year. Cops come through. Best friend got murdered here, a good friend of mine.
Sorry to hear
So
that.
please be careful going through here.
Okay, thank you.
But you guys are, if you're doing documentaries on places like this, you're already hit with everything. Just again, use your best judgment. But honestly, sharps, please be careful. The xylazine is real and people are falling out from it. So, you know, any puncture will hurt you.
Is there particular areas of this building to avoid? Would you recommend?
Well, the people live down in the basement.
Basement? Okay.
Me and my wife stay here and another mental illness person stay there and there, but really over here, but for the most part, the place is abandoned. The cops come through here regular. Guy fell asleep, caught a fire last 2 weeks ago. We got woke up at 5 in the morning. But all in all, we're safe. We're not on the streets. We're not sitting in front of nobody's house. We're here, not bothering nobody. So yeah, hopefully some exposure will help it. I don't have no problem with no documentaries. God bless and just wish you all to be safe.
Sorry for interrupting you.
You guys are no worries, man. You got a job to do too. No worries. This ain't ours. God bless, guys.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks like everyone's living on the opposite wing where we came from. This one may be not as lived in. But as the man said, we'll be careful, especially with a place like this. Just an empty classroom. But yeah, as the man said before, we gotta be very careful in here. Apparently avoid the basement, because that's maybe where the more hostile people live, so we're not gonna touch the basement at all. This floor and possibly about ground floor. First one, ground floor. But like going into this place, I knew it was a little risky because of the homeless living in here, but that guy was very nice, very happy to talk to him, because it's nice to talk to people with places like this because you get a different perspective of how people live. It's very fascinating, but it's kind of sad at the same time because he has it rough compared to us, compared to people like us. Is this a library or a storage closet?
It seems to be a library. Maybe a storage closet. Maybe a mix of both.
It could be, because I noticed there's a bunch of books
American
dumped out there. Yeah, it seems like this was either storage, textbook storage, or something.
That's my buddy.
Huh?
That's what you who I asked you. Take me out of there and introduce me.
We're just filming.
Anyways guys, that's it for this video. We had to get out of there pretty quick because it looked like a homeless guy who turned out to be the main guy living in there, the guy who ran the whole place. He looked like he followed, I'm pretty sure he was semi-chasing us, just walking us out. But we had a nice, decent conversation with him. He seemed pretty nice overall. Most of the people living inside this school seem to be pretty chill. There's a few people to not really mess with. But in general, out of all the places that we explored, especially in this area, it's the worst as the condition-wise and probably the safety-wise too. It's not the safest building to explore, but you definitely do learn a lot about the people and kind of the area as well surrounding it. So that's a cool and interesting thing. Besides that, that's basically for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I didn't get that much shots. We didn't get to see that much. I didn't go inside that many classrooms. They're mostly empty, but I didn't want to disturb anyone who is possibly living there. But that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.